Hello, welcome to the Crylo One channel. It's Congru as always, and today this is episode 2 of Let's Look at Reddit theories, and this is where I go on the Star Wars Reddit. So yeah, let's just get into it right away, man. Let's just get into it, right? So this one is from HT Dunny. Holy ish, I'm a terrible father. And it's a question. So the scene, so he's talking about the scene with Vader and Luke when Vader gets Luke on the floor and he says, "Your thoughts betray you, even of sister." Climax of Return of the Jedi was this moment. Vader already knows Luke is his son. Didn't until ESW Empire ESW when Palpatine finally reveals. But he had no idea there was a daughter. Luke's sudden burst of strength seems to overwhelm Vader, but what if Anakin already broke the Dark Lord when he realized he had harmed Padme's daughter so much? I have a few points to discuss support. So this guy's saying that, or HT Dunny should I say, he's saying that did Vader lose the fight because he was shocked that Padme was actually his daughter, which he sensed through Luke, and he didn't know that before. That's a good one. It's a good theory. I think it's more that Luke gets the dark side power up because he starts threatening his sister, and that's why he gets back up, that whole thing where he gets back up and just starts striking down in anger. I'd say that was more a dark side. It was more a dark side power up than a Vader being shocked that he had a daughter. I think he would be slightly shocked though. So yeah, I think that's a good theory because it's the first time he would have known that, right? So yeah, there would be some shock on Vader's side as well. And that's a really good point, that what if Anakin broke the Dark Lord? So in that moment, Anakin turned to the light side because he realized that he had hurt his own daughter Padme so much, and he didn't realize that before. But yeah, you said ESW. I'm pretty sure you meant ESB, right? Empire Strikes Back is when Vader finds out who Luke is, right? So yeah, that's a good one. Let's go to the next one. A strong theory. Pell is the reincarnation of Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks the Wise. It could be that Sith Lord... Okay, let me just gain my composure here, right? It could be that Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks has been reincarnated through a human body, considering the two behaves very much like each other. I believe Peli Motto is simply Jar Jar Binks in disguise as Sith Lord. The two shares very common traits and interests. Both of them are equally goofy, yet manages to survive dangerous events that put the Mandalorians to struggle. It could be the use of the Force in a concealing manner. Peli Motto also had affairs with various species, which is something Jar Jar Binks would certainly do. What? Okay. The two manages to get out of combat situations unscathed while goofing around like two fools, but still remain superior by using the Force secretly. It could not have been Grogu that tried to kill them by having the droid malfunction, but possibly it could be Peli. Possibly it could be that they are teasing the main villain of the upcoming Avengers Star Wars movie that will appear at some point in the future. That could be George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni's true vision for the next installment. I'm guessing what you mean Avengers Star Wars film, so Mando, Boba, Ahsoka, Luke, and all of those guys teaming up in one big film. A strong twist that no one saw coming. You're saying this is a strong theory, mate. No, I'm just going to put a picture of Peli Motto on the screen. Yes, it's this woman, the garage lady I like to call her from Mandalorian. Yeah, I know. She's not Jar Jar Binks. She's not. But it would be quite funny if she turned out to... if Jar Jar Force transferred himself into Peli. But yeah, no. No, yeah. No. All right, let's go on. So, Book of Boba Season 2 predictions. Obviously, spoilers for Season 1. And this is by Mr. Nye. Now that The Mandalorian and Grogu are back on track for Season 3, I hope Disney does more with the Book of Boba Fett in a possible second season. With Boba's defeat of the Pike Syndicate in Chapter 7, it may be possible that another crime organization will challenge him. My guess is that Crimson Dawn will return, since I believe that the Pikes were part of it during Clone Wars, to challenge Boba for Tatooine. This could lead to the return of Kira and possibly other characters that she may have recruited, such as Bosk and maybe Cad Bane, since I don't think he's dead. I could see some rivalry between Bosk and Kasantan, similar to the Trandoshan fight in the bar during Chapter 4. I also hope to see the Marshal become a series mainstay, with him being healed slash upgraded with Boba's help. With the return of Kira, maybe we might also see a cameo from none other than Han Solo. This would make sense, seeing as how Han was the man who seemingly killed Boba in The Return of the Jedi. Of course, all of this is merely speculation, but no matter what they do for Season 2, I hope they get rid of the mods because there is no saving them. Well, yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Boba Season 2. I really don't. I think we'll see Boba in Mando Season 3 possibly, or in further Star Wars content to help other characters. Also, I really don't think there's going to be any connections to Boba in terms of like old characters like Han Solo or I don't know, Mace Windu or anything like that. I really think that the Boba in Book of Boba is a completely changed, different character. He's not a bounty hunter anymore. He is a person who, I want to say crime lord, but he's not actually doing crime. He's just protecting Mos Espa, right? So yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see a Season 2. I don't see Han Solo coming back for Boba specifically. I see Han Solo coming back for Luke, possibly, but not for Boba. No, I don't see it. Let's go to the next one. And Binks _Thackeray. Tar Vizsla made the Darksaber to be both a Mandalorian and Jedi. To preface this, I have not seen any of the animated Star Wars shows yet, so I don't know if this was confirmed or debunked. So I just watched episode 5 of the Book of Boba Fett and learned that the Darksaber gets heavier as negative emotions weighs the user down. I think Tar Vizsla did this in order to help balance being both a Mandalorian and a Jedi. The lifestyles of Mandalorians and Jedi directly clash. Mandalorians treasure attachment while Jedi shun it. If Tar Vizsla ever failed to balance his two cultures, and the inner turmoil he would have felt would prevent him from using the Darksaber, a symbol of unified Jedi and Mandalorian teachings. So yeah, I believe I've watched Star Wars Rebels, and Sabine, I'm pretty sure the weight doesn't affect Sabine Wren. She does get training with it though, from Kanan. Spoilers, but yeah, this whole weight law aspect of it is completely being put into the Book of Boba, right? So yeah, in terms of like your idea, right, where Tar Vizsla did this on purpose so you could get the best balance. I think it's a good idea. But yeah, as I said, in Star Wars Rebels, which is the only other cartoon I've watched, I've not watched the whole of the Clone Wars. Star Wars Rebels, Sabine has to train with it, but yeah, this whole weight effect didn't seem to affect her. But I mean, yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe we'll get some more exposition. Maybe we'll see Sabine at some point. I'm really looking forward to seeing Sabine. So yeah, hopefully we get to see her soon. But yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a good thought, good idea. So this is Efficient Tip 6812. Living waters beneath the mines of Mandalore. Din Djarin and Grogu are going to make their way to Mandalore to find the mines. Once found, they encounter a mythosaur. Grogu has already handled a mudhorn, rancor, and who knows what else by the time they get to Mandalore. I think he'll calm the mythosaur down. Then Grogu and Din will ride it to the surface, Darksaber in hand. Not sure who will be wielding it though. Yeah, good idea. I'm pretty sure we'll see more Force sensitivity and force powers from Grogu as it goes on now. He's got minor training from Luke, so he has more control than he did. He would have more control now than he did before. So that's a good thing to see. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what happens. I personally think that Grogu will have Darksaber at some point, and yeah, I can't wait for a little baby Yoda running around swinging the Darksaber. Right, that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I sort of agree with this theory. Actually, I think it's almost a given that Grogu is going to show force sensitivity to probably some big animals. I don't know if it's going to be a mythosaur, but yeah, I do know it's definitely going to happen. And yeah, that's it. Covered 5. Probably doing this like on a monthly basis just to give some time for more people to put their theories in and for me to read it. But yeah, keep it coming, guys, man. I love the Star Wars Theory Reddit channel. It's always something good. And yeah, so it's been Congru, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye.